What's up guys, Cinemod here with a Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we've got a strategy for climbing an arena. It works pretty high levels, pretty low levels, wherever you need it to work. I just got out of a live arena battle just now with a guy named Cards. He had Arbias, Siegfried, Mikage, and He-Man. Had 31 million power, and we pulled it off with our little 300,000 power team: Freya, Ankora, He-Man, and our Mons. But they're definitely not to be underestimated. The reason why they work so well is because Ankora and Freya's passives, they work really well together. So essentially they work on the same target. Freya's passive keeps them from dying, and Korra's keeps them from being CC'd at all. And when picking a damage dealer, you need to pick someone that is going to pump out enough damage, maybe a self buffer like He-Man. And then also when you're picking a support, probably has to be a pretty solid support. My Armand's is in 4-piece stone skin and pinpoint as well. Let's look at the stats. Not super fast, but it gets the job done. So I had been thinking about making this video for a while, but then after beating a team like this in live arena, you kind of have to. So let's kind of show you guys how it works a little bit. And the audio for this live arena battle was pretty bad, so I will just be doing a little bit of a voiceover for it, and kind of just explaining what exactly was going on. And give me 1 second. There we go. Alrighty. And so by this point, I'm pretty scared. You know, they got the Siegfried, they got the Armands, the Arbias, Mikage, the He-Man, and yeah, it's not exactly the team you want to be going against. Start off with the Armands A1. And this is a pretty long battle. So if I get a little quiet here and there, my apologies. Got a weak hit on our bias, which was definitely not preferred. We did consider going for Siegfried right there to proc his passive. Gonna try to get a cooldown, which we did. Cleanse. Got a provoke on the best target we could have. And this could also be a showcase for my Armands too. I feel like the pinpoint stone skin on Armands is just, it's unmatched. I really do think it's the best build for him. Got another cooldown, which was pretty lucky. Armands is fully booked out though. I got Nell as my mythical, which I wasn't stoked about at first, but she's growing on me. I just don't feel like she's as good as some of these other ones. The other ones are on another level, you know? Armand's is so busted, too. Freya with the nice shield. And like I said, guys, it's a bit of a long battle, but you know, this guy had 30 million player power. You know, his team was stacking. And by this point, the match is pretty much won, right? And boom, there we go. It's got the 30.1 million player power, got some nice badges and everything. Alright, let's do a few arena battles with the team. Uh-oh. That's no bueno. We could probably, maybe we'll be able to pull ourselves out of it though. Gonna just try to survive until we can get that revive back up. Can't get a provoke, but we'll sheep him again. And I think, I don't know if it doesn't work against like multi-hitters, it has a hard time against. But let's see. Leorius is just annoying in general though. Hello, He-Man. Work your magic, work your magic. There we go. Get through that team. I wouldn't say fairly easy, but we got through them. And we did a couple, I think, we recorded them, but wasn't a great recording for the battles, but we did beat a couple of solid teams with it right before we started recording. Try something like this. With this build, we're Armand proof, kind of, in a way. There we go. Uh-oh, we got the sheep, though. Alright, we got the block debuffs up. Can we wipe him up with this Armand? Or, He-Man, sorry. Boom. Ah! Harima. I always like how the content creators say her name. I don't have a cool accent like that, though. Come on, no more weak hits. Just top it off. But as you can see, it works pretty well. Let's see. So that is the strategy I use, and it works against a pretty good amount of different types of teams and also pretty strong teams as well. If you guys have Ankora and Freya, they deserve at least a spot on your 3v3 team or your siege team, 100%. Let's see, what spot do I have them in? I have them in my middle spot. And you can see them putting in work right here. They're winning definitely a good amount of battles. And excuse me. These are my 3v3 teams. And But how I developed these teams too is just looking at passive, seeing how they work with each other, seeing what might add some extra layers and be a little tricky for opponents. Let's take a look at their builds. Like I told you guys, their builds really aren't too crazy. We'll start out with He-Man. 5700 attack. He's got a good amount of crit damage though, but he's in some really good gear for my Hydra team as well. Armand's is the sets that are really important. He's in 4-piece stone skin, 4-piece pinpoint, 298 speed, 526 accuracy. Freya, 51k HP, 5500 defense, 272 speed. She's not fully booked out. We need to book her out for her A1 a little bit and her A3. And Ankora, there you are. And Ankora, Freya, and Armand's are all in stone skin. Only He-Man. He-Man doesn't need to be because he'll be saved from Freya's passive, right? Ankora stats, 75,000 HP, 4600 defense, 292 speed, 440 resist. She's in a solid build, but nothing unachievable. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have Ankora and Freya, will you guys be using her? And if you do, please come let me know how it works out for you. But that's it for today's video. Let's should we open a shard just to spice it up? Let's do a 10 pop because I really want Pharaoh. Come on. Anything, please. We'll take anything. Nope. Alrighty. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you guys next time.